It's time for our June energy forecast. So here we go. I want you to think about sort of how this year has gone so far. And if you can already feel it, you'll know that 2022 is this big year of change. Change is the theme, and it's what's happening underneath the surface and what's bubbling up all around. So with this change, the top part of the year so far, we've been laying a lot of groundwork. We've been sort of creating networks, networking with people, laying some foundation, getting some things in place. And now what you'll start to feel in June is things sort of gripping in, taking hold. So there's opportunities that are coming around to be seized right now in June. The other thing that you can feel happening in June is a little bit of these interspersed sort of quiet down moments. So you'll almost feel it's like 2 or 3 days and you're just, take a rest. Take a rest. We have to remember astrologically, if we're looking at this, we've come out of Mercury retrograde June 3rd. So that's good. We can feel a little bit more forward momentum and forward motion, but we still have a little bit of that post shadow that happens right until a couple weeks after. So we've got that going on. And then the other thing that's going to be happening is there's going to be times coming up that old past is going to come up for closure. That may mean closure that happens between you and the other people or persons involved. It may mean closure that happens within you around an event or events that have happened in the past. It may mean that you suddenly hear from a high school friend, or you hear from someone you haven't heard from in 20 years, or your ex reaches out of the blue to say hello. These things are going to be coming up all month, honestly, and probably well into July. So just be on the lookout for that. But look at where you can seize those opportunities for the foundations that you've put in place, the things you've been building. Look at where you can see those opportunities to kind of grip in and take hold and start steering the ship to really anchor in the kinds of changes that you're making, because it's starting to be visible now. Be it a change in your persona, be it a change in your brand of what you offer, be it a change in your relationships around you, how you do boundaries, be it a change in your physical address, right? Any and all of these changes are really holding in and taking place now. So otherwise, relatively, it's kind of a peaceful month, nothing major to speak of, but a lot of good supportive energies that are coming up because you've put the time and effort in, because you've done the work. So again, where there's opportunities you can create change, seize on those, take deep breaths, get through the shadow of Mercury retrograde, get ready for a little of your past to come back and visit you, and you're good.